พาตัวงานกัน You're very good. Thanks again guys for checking out our video, and if this is your first time seeing us, head over to our channel Live Travel Asia to see the wide variety of content we offer, from our standard Live in Bangkok vlogs to our in-depth discussion videos about life in Thailand. You can also check out our new dedicated travel channel, Traveling Asia, for our international travel series, and our gaming channel, Live Game Asia, if you're just as much of a dork as we are or just want to chat with us on our live streams. Whatever the case, I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Live Travel Asia, where we show you what it's like living and traveling in Asia. Welcome to Asoke. This is gonna be the first of my street walk series. I'll give you more details on that, but I'll go ahead and get to the point. I'm gonna go ahead and now introduce you to Asoke. Basically, I'm gonna walk the same exact path that I did the street walk with and sort of talk about the neighborhood as I know it. Where I started out right there, you may have noticed in a couple of my vlogs. That's usually where Christine stays when she comes over. She really likes that hotel, Art Hotel. I think she usually like books it for around $40–50, but I'm sure if you like shop around, you might even get it for cheaper. And of course, it's gonna vary depending on the season, but this general area around here in Asoke, it has the more boutique and yet relatively affordable hotels. So this is like a good option for a lot of people who come out here, and they're on the American pay. They're only out here to vacation for, you know, like a week or maybe even less, and you don't really want to grunge it out at the hostels. But there are also hostels around here. It's just, I'm sorry guys, I'm not really of a hostel life kind of guy, so I don't know the details on it, but I've heard from one of our other subscribers, Jeff, that there's even a place around here that it's like $5, and they even include like breakfast or something, because I guess it's like a cooking school as well. But other than that, this area sort of has the massage areas, and this area particularly sort of has the more legit massage areas, like I believe it's that place, yes, the Reflex place. It's a bit more on the pricier side. I think I paid about 250 baht just for a foot massage for an hour, but I mean, it's all just relative because it's still pretty cheap compared to America. And that particular place I got the foot massage at, it was actually pretty good. They really go at you hard, and it's definitely legit. It's not, you know, around here there's a lot of how do you say, massages with extra services, but these areas are generally legit. And You know, I haven't really frequented the non-legit ones to really know, but I know as far as the massage places around here, we had a tough time once. Like me, Mayu, and Christine, right after going to Icon Siam, I believe, yeah, on that day, we're trying to find a place to get a foot massage. And I think it was around 7 or 8. It was like really impossible to find any open spots. Because this is a very popular junction, these massage places fill up fast. And I think that's why they command like a slightly higher price point. Yeah, so that's pretty much what this area is known for. It's right next to Terminal 21. Now, this is another place of interest for a lot of people. El Guacho Argentinian Steakhouse. It looks really nice when it's at night. It's all lit up. It's usually really packed. And I've only heard good things about this place. But, you know, being the cheap guy I am, or... you can't really say I'm cheap because I'm sort of broke. Being the broke guy that I am, I can't really afford these fancy steakhouses. So I can't tell you from my own personal experience if it's worth it or not. But it comes highly recommended from the people that I've talked to. So if you want to have a fancy steak dinner, that'd probably be the place to go. If you don't have a date and you're out here, feel free to invite me. I'd love to try that place out. I really don't know how great that place is. But you certainly can't go too bad. There's always a lot of people, and I also notice a lot of locals, which means that it's probably a pretty decent deal. Ooh. Hold on. This is not the right way to go. We got a little lost, guys. There are tons of these overpasses. This isn't the overpass I came through. Alright, I'm gonna keep walking right from that area. And you might notice this is Robinson's. So right next to Terminal 21, you got Robinson's. I haven't honestly shopped in there, but Robinson's is sort of like, well, I don't know if you guys remember from back in the days, Robinson May. It's like a department store. But I just know that they have a McDonald's here and some places like Watson's, which is a popular drugstore. Honestly, have really felt no need to go in there, honestly. So can't really say much about what else is truly in there. At night, you'll see a ton of street vendors here, by the way. They've cleared up a lot of the street vendors, however, as Bangkok's going through this beautification process where they're trying to have the streets a bit more open. And I honestly can't say that I'm totally against that, although there's a lot of people who are against it because they feel that it's part of the flavor of Bangkok, but it's just getting really crowded around here. More and more tourists. I actually heard from Mayu that Bangkok had, or Thailand in general, had a goal to try to get 10 million Chinese tourists this year, and they weren't on pace, and then they did something with the free visas or something, and they already hit it, and it's not even the end of the year. By the way, this right here is a Korean cultural center. It has exhibits and stuff like that, but I personally haven't really checked it out. Another thing that's of interest around here, sort of is, even though it's not really Thai, is Holly's Cafe. Coffee, I'm sorry. But this is a Korean franchise. It's of interest because I think they have, honestly, the best mango shaved ice. I don't know what it is about the mangoes that they pick for that mango shaved ice, but it's really delicious. And the other plus is it's open really late. So it's one of those places you can hit up after like a night of clubbing and you need to sober up. So I'm walking across here, across from the Korean Cultural Center right there. This is what you call K-Town, which I believe is sort of a misnomer because it's not really a town at all. It's just, I think they should have called it Korea Plaza. But you can picture the disappointment that I had as a Korean, like, oh, let's go to Koreatown. Like, oh, they got a nice little Korean community out here. Like, I'm coming from LA, right? I'm like, I'm not expecting LA, but I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have a bunch of nice Korean stuff that I need to get when I'm homesick or whatever, foods. But it was just a plaza, and I'm like, darn it. But after having lived here, I can say it serves its purpose. So, the places of interest. I think this place is sort of overpriced. I don't really go there. This place, however, Solbing, very popular shaved ice place. Also open super late, but not as moody as Holly's. So if you're like with a girlfriend or something, she's probably gonna like it over there. But if you just want really great shaved ice, this is good. And then they've been sort of diversifying, and up there is like a bar, because this K-Town area, believe it or not, is actually sort of known with the locals as like an after party kind of place. So after the main clubs close at like Tonglor and RCA, then you tend to go to the after party clubs like Scratch Dog Mix. And even after they close, they sort of come over here in the second floors. There's gonna be these Korean style bars, and Korean style bars are basically restaurants. I mean, if you've ever been to any Korean style bars, you know, they're Korean, like eating and drinking goes synonymously together. I can't even really say they're bars, but they do serve soju, right? So that's where they go to like sort of sober up, get something to eat after hours of dancing or whatever. And then this is the other place I sort of frequent quite a bit. This is the sort of the grocery store, has all the Korean food items. The main reason I come here are like the ice creams that they have on discount sometimes, which is a lot cheaper than going to Tops. And if you are in a bind and you need soju and stuff, I would come here. But now Tops has all of it, and it's about the same price. And they have kimchi. And my advice is that you should try the green onion kimchi. It's really good here. So I get that here. I have a kimchi lady. I buy like kimchi by the kilo, but her green onion kimchi doesn't compare to that place, so I get it from there. And they have all these others. They have all these other restaurants actually, but I'll be honest with you. Quite frankly, I've been relatively disappointed every time I try a different one. There's one, however, on the third floor, I believe. You can't miss it. It's a Chinese restaurant, but it's a Korean style Chinese restaurant. That's where you would go to get jjajangmyeon. And I mean, if you're Korean, you know what that is. You sort of crave that once in a while. So it does its job, but it's pretty expensive now because it's relatively well known. I think that might be like the second most popular restaurant after this restaurant, Changwon. So you've seen this in another vlog where I talk about Sukhumvit with my buddy Justin. But this is my go-to restaurant for getting my fill of Korean food. And I mean, it's Korean barbecue, so you're like, how much better can you get with Korean barbecue? But Koreans all know it's about the side dishes, and that place does the side dishes legit. And a little secret that my aunt told me about that place is that back in the days, apparently they gave you like a side dish of raw marinated crab for free. Which now I think if you try to just buy the dish alone, it's like 300 baht. But I guess because they don't want to like disappoint people and seem like stingy because they have their patrons, they still give you the marinated crabs if you ask for it. So I don't know if you can pull it off with English, but I say it in like Korean, like gaejang service, you know? Gaejang, like marinated crab, can I have it for some service, a little bit? And then it'll give it to you. But, you know, there's like sort of this unwritten rule of Korean restaurants too. And it's that when you go there, everybody needs to order at least one dish. But they give you a ton over there. So sometimes me and Mayu, we go there, we only get like one serving of Korean pork belly, which is, I think it's around 200 or 300 baht. Less than 10 bucks. Which is a good meal. And they give you a ton of side dishes, and you can ask for rice, which is free, which is how Korean restaurants should be. And you end up being full. So when I do that, I don't ask for service, you know? That's just sort of, you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, so I get it, like when I go with a ton of people and we're ordering like 3 different things, and then I sort of know at that point I can ask for service and ask for the marinated crabs, which is really good. I love it. That's why I like that place. But other than that, all the side dishes are also really great. There are all-you-can-eat barbecue places over there that I paid like 300 baht for, and we just end up paying more for something that's not satisfying. Anyways, that's Koreatown for ya. This is a popular hotel, by the way. The Sheraton Grand Sukhumvit. They have this thing, Dine in the Dark, and I think it was the Sheraton that also did this thing where they lift you up in a crane and then you can dine like up in the middle of the air, but maybe they stopped it or it was another location. But this place is definitely known for the Dine in the Dark thing, where you dine in the dark. I guess during my dating days, when I was like dating girls, if I was baller, if I had like money wasn't an issue, I always imagined like taking a girl there and doing that Dine in the Dark thing. And I thought it would be like romantic if, you know, we're eating in the dark and then I like give her first kiss there. I don't know, this is stupid, but you could try that. You guys can use my idea. That's probably never gonna, that opportunity is never gonna come to me again. But I've always thought, hey, if I ever go there, that's what I would do. But anyways, now I'm walking up to the BTS here. Alrighty. This is, oh man, a really busy intersection, because up here you have the BTS and down under you got the MRT. And something that's a little confusing is BTS, the stop is called BTS Asok. Right there, guys. Asoke, BTS Asok. But the same exact stop for the MRT is called MRT Sukhumvit. So just be aware, it is called by those two things, Sukhumvit or Asok. It's pretty much the same stop, but Sukhumvit is for MRT, Asok is for BTS. So this Terminal 21 mall, by the way, guys, everyone pretty much visits this place. They're probably not gonna let me film in there, so I'll just talk about it real fast. It's not really a place I think you should come to shop, especially if you're a local. But if you're a tourist, it's in AC, they have some nice touristy things, but it's not as cheap. They basically sell the same thing you'll see at the street markets, but just at a slight premium. But they do have a gourmet market downstairs, which is like a grocery store. And if you come like off season where you can't get mangosteen or something, gourmet market is where you get like the off season fruits and stuff. Although at a premium, but at least it's available, you know? But what's really cool is this place has like different themes on different floors. So you see that it's sort of like called after a terminal, like an airport terminal, because you're going to different kinds of locations. So this is Istanbul that you're gonna go to. Another area is gonna be like Tokyo. Another place is gonna be like San Francisco. So it's just a cool mall to walk around and take selfies. It's not too bad. Aside from that, what this place is really, really great for is street food. Now, Icon Siam and that Suk Siam location has now taken my top spot for the best street food, like inside a mall kind of setting. I mean, actually it would be street food anywhere setting. Like, I really like Icon Siam. And you guys can check out my Icon Siam video as to why I like that place. But that used to be my long-term favorite up there. The food court at Terminal 21. Even when I don't want Thai food, I'll still go there and get the fruit smoothies, which are only like $1, and it's just clear, clean fruit smoothies. It's not like mixed with different kinds of juices and stuff. No, it's like fruits. You'll see that they have fruits and then they just blend it. A tip I do have for you, if you are gonna go there and get the fruit smoothie though, is say no sugar. Otherwise they'll put like a whole bunch of sugary fructose syrup in it. So that's my little pro tip for you when you get the fruit smoothie, say no sugar. And then they won't put the fructose syrup in there. Alright, so now I'm walking over to the Soi Cowboy area. But I do want to quickly point out that, by the way, is the entrance to MRT Sukhumvit. So you have an entrance down there. You have another exit coming out of that building over there as well. But this is the Interchange area, as I like to call it, because that's the Interchange building. Now, I used to come here a lot because I used to use this Citibank quite a bit. But after I bought my condo, I really don't have enough money to maintain a relationship. So I closed it. But there aren't that many Citibank locations, but this one does. And this one's like one of their main ones. So if you get their gold account, they have like a second floor that you can go to and you get free cappuccino. It's like, and you can tell that they're just rich people there. You mingle with the rich folks over there. Another great thing about that building though is below it, they also have local Thai banks like K-Bank. I can't remember the other ones, but I think there was another bank as well. Either like SCB or Bangkok Bank or something like that. But I had the best experience with K-Bank over there. People are always asking me, how do you open a bank account here? There's going to be so many guides and you're going to try to follow it and you're going to realize it doesn't work like that all the time, because a lot of the reason for the misinformation out there about opening bank accounts is that a lot of these Thai bankers are how do you say, they're misinformed when it comes to opening bank accounts for foreigners. That's not something that they deal with on a regular basis. But my understanding is the K-Bank that was back there, I just got a notice that they moved it over to this exchange tower. So I'm guessing that the personnel are over there as well. This area, because they deal with a lot of foreigners, you're most likely going to have the best chance of having a decent experience opening a bank account. So before you start wondering why it doesn't work like the guides and everything, just if you are going to open up a bank account, if you can manage to do it, I recommend you open it up around here. It's conveniently located, so whether or not you move later or something, because it's quite important where your home branch is. Like, if you lose something, they'll always like tell you to go back to your home branch. And maybe you're living in Bangkok or something and you decide to open your bank account at Bangkok. Imagine like you move out to Sukhumvit or some other area like Bang Na or something, and they send you back to your home branch just to get a new ATM card or something because they're missing signatures or something. That will be a pain in the butt. So I highly recommend that you try to set up a bank account at one of these major locations. That way you sort of protect yourself in case you ever move around or something, and you can still, you know, have access to your bank account and services at a convenient location. And also, so you don't deal with relatively incompetent bankers who aren't familiar with how to open accounts for foreigners. But yeah, generally they'll usually default to, and that's if. Sometimes they just say they can, or I mean, I've even had like another bank, even in Ramanan, which is a relatively foreign area, tell me that I need to open up an insurance deal, like a life insurance deal, to even get approved for it. So, ooh, sorry. I was gonna go the wrong way, but this is where I walked before. Yeah, so I highly recommend you check out these banks here. Yeah, anyways, now I'm heading over to Soi Cowboy. And you would never imagine that there's gonna be like a go-go bar in the middle of such a busy intersection. This, guys, it's really the busiest intersection in my opinion. Although, you know, Siloam and stuff, it just looks more stuffy and crowded, but this is generally where people merge, at least my friends. Because you're coming from Tonglor, Krampong, you got Ramanan up there, you got all the business people down there and Siloam and stuff moving up, and you got Siam over here, and the Khaosan guys and the Grand Palace guys over here, so it all intersects right around here in Asok. But yeah, for that reason, I think Soi Cowboy, of all the different like go-go bar areas, the night life areas, it's the most touristy. I think it's pretty much, for me, the most palatable location. And you may or may not have to know about this place, even if you're not gonna frequent it, because like me, when you have guests coming over, they're always interested in coming here because this is a location that they shot Hangover at. So I'll just give you like a brief like lay of the land here. As soon as you enter behind here, it's gonna be like the more like bar types of areas. It's less go-go bar, it's more like a sports bar. And I used to actually come here because if I want to watch like a football match before I had cable TV, it's relatively affordable. Like during happy hour, I would get like a beer for like 100 baht and just watch football. And it's also a relatively convenient place for you to meet up with your friends and watch a soccer match. You know, no one's like opposed to coming to Asok. That's sort of where everybody is sort of expected to come. But yeah, as you sort of walk down further, then you have the more go-go bar type places. But these signposts up there, they look really nice at night. So it's also a really great location for selfies. And that's probably why my friends want to come here. It's like a great selfie location. Now another reason they like to come is they're very curious about ladyboys. It's usually not my guy friends, it's like my girlfriends. They come out and they're like, I want to see like how pretty a ladyboy is. But usually towards the end right here, this is where they have the ladyboys onto the right. And then the guys, they always seem to like to go to this place, Baccarat. And that place is sort of known to have the prettiest girls, but they're also very like, I don't know, not too customer service friendly. Because when I just tag along, they always make me like at least buy one drink before I even enter the place. Well now, I mean, it's like if you're just browsing, then you sort of don't want to buy a drink and just like go in there and check out the vibe, but they don't let you. Over there, they're so confident in their go-go bars that they force you to buy a drink before you even go in the curtain. Oh my gosh, so much traffic. Anyways, this is sort of the end of the road. Oh my gosh, it's been really dark.
Go that way?
I'll point out this place. This place is called Crazy House. It's not really on Soi Cowboy, but it is probably the most popular go-go bar with the tourist, as it's the craziest one. I'm not gonna go too much in depth about why it is. I'll let you figure that out if you're interested. If you had to visit one go-go bar and you just wanted like the most extreme experience and then just like go in and get out in 5 minutes and say, okay, I experienced Soi Cowboy, this would probably be the place. Over there is 7-Eleven. I frequented that place quite a bit in my younger days because we'd go there and get like the Thai whiskey and walk around. Over there, by the way, are like sort of the foreign bars, I'd say, like an Irish pub and stuff. It's really expensive, but they have like a pretty chill vibe. If you don't mind spending extra money, you could go there. And further down, you'll see like massage places, but that particular area, the massage places aren't too legit. In my experience, yeah. It actually looks quite legit down there, so I've gotten massages and then, yeah, only to find out they're soliciting for more. I would get massages down here at your own risk. But another great reason that you might want to venture down there is because there are actually quite a lot of decent boutique hotels there as well. I have a couple of other guys who have had good experiences with some of the cheaper boutique hotels over there. Again, it's about $40 to $50, but it's really clean. And the only thing you really don't get with these boutique hotels is a nice swimming pool. But I mean, if you're out here, you just need a clean, nice place to chill in a central location. Hotels there and where I started are not bad. When you go further down, there's a university called Sina Korean University. That's pretty much all there is if you go further down, and it's a dead end. So I've learned that the hard way because I try to cut through the traffic and stuff using my motorcycle. But yeah, if I do come out here, I do sort of like to park around here because there's always free parking available. Another place I like to park is Koreatown, because if you try to park at Terminal 21, then there's just way too much traffic. I mean, well, there's too much traffic, but also you got them charging you fees for parking there. So I usually like park around here and walk to Terminal 21, which I need to do right now because I came out here to give back a game, a PlayStation 4 game I borrowed. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this little neighborhood walk guide. It's a new format that I'm thinking about doing. If you enjoy it, let me know. Like it and comment. If I don't get a lot of interaction and likes and comments, then these street walks might, I was thinking I'm gonna relegate it to my lesser viewed travel channel. So yeah, it is what it is, but it is Christmas Eve, guys. I wish you guys happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Merry, you know, just a happy time. It's a great time of the year. So, I really hope you, I really have to thank you guys for supporting my channel, helping it grow. I mean, lately I've been really wondering, how can I grow my channel more? Why is it slowing down? But at the end of the year, I put things into perspective and thought about how many subscribers I had, how many views I had on my videos, and oh my gosh, look at this. This is what they do on Christmas at this particular bar. They did it last time too. They like, this is like a whole pig that they roast. This is a tilak bar. I'm not sure if they charge? They probably charge for a piece of that, but I don't know. People get generous at the end of the year. So maybe not, but that place, when I walked through this place last year, I think I had some friends come over from California, and I remember I was taking pictures and I saw that pork being roasted, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's very Christmassy even here. So yeah, I hope, I really have to be thankful for everything and for all your support. And I really can't thank all of you guys out there. All of you guys who give me positive comments, support me even through all my experimental videos, through my growth stages, even when I like try to do these artsy videos that you're probably wondering what's this guy doing. Yeah, I'm really thankful, and I really hope next year is gonna be even a greater year, bigger year, better videos, more interesting ideas, and I hope to really see you guys even more with more videos next year, and hopefully I can continue to grow and achieve my dream of trying to be doing this full time, or at least doing something in video. Maybe, I don't know if my skills in taking videos is gonna get better or my subscribers are gonna get bigger. Whatever the case, I'll try to, you know, do something in videography to bring you guys better quality videos long term. Yeah, what else can I say? Not much. I'm sort of talked out because I was talking for a long time. Yeah, and Mayu's not here, but we're definitely gonna do Christmas vlogs and such. We'll get back with you. So see you guys next week for more vlogs and street walks from Asia.